Alright, what is up guys? It is SinisteRevolver here, and I'm going to be bringing you a quick Photoshop tutorial. It is how to get, or an easy way, not really easy, but it's more of an advanced way to get pretty good looking flares on your pictures. Most people use like screen or overlay or soft light on there, so they just erase the black part. Sometimes that doesn't look too good. And so I'm going to show you an easy way to make really cool flares. So what I'm going to do here is wait for the text tool to appear. Okay. I'm going to type my name. So I'm pretty sure I clicked. There we go. D-E-R-E-K. Derek. Let's see. Highlight that. Bring that up a bit. Alright. There. Now we have my name. I'm just gonna add a few little effects to really show my name, if that makes any sense. Let's see. Whatever. Let's see. Let's do outer glow, a little bit of that, and gradient overlay. We'll get a little bit of this going on here. Alright, so we have my name, and it's just sitting there, and maybe I would like to have a little flare on it. So I'm going to open my flares. I'll pick this one and just drag and drop it on. So you see you have it here, and you don't really want all this black stuff, you just want the flare itself. So rasterize your layer and make sure every other layer except your flare layer is turned off. The little eye icon is turned off. You go over to channels and you see the RGB red, green, and blue. And if you notice, the flare is mostly a blue flare. So what you're going to want to do is hold Control or Command on your keyboard, click the blue little picture here, and it looks like it only selects this little bit and a few tiny specks over here. But that's not all. It's only because these selections are too small to actually come up as a real selection. So what we want to do is go back to Layers, click the Selection tool, and go to Select Inverse, and then just click Delete on your keyboard, and you have a little bit of a flare here. Just Control or Command D, and it'll deselect it, and then make everything else, turn everything else back on. Get your Move tool and just add it wherever you want on the picture. I'm just going to put it right here on the D. Or the E, my bad. And you see here we have a little outline of the picture. That's because the brightness of the flare, it bounced off onto the black and it made it not completely black but had a little bit of blue on it. So you want to get the eraser tool, and I'm gonna say around 260 or so. Make sure you have a soft brush, hardness all the way down, and then just softly brush away those edges. And you can also do this to other parts of the flare you don't want. Let's say you don't want this big thing all the way on this side. So it's looking pretty good here. Alright. Another thing is, like, you can do this with the same thing as fire. So let's go back out here and fire. Let's see. Let's say I want this piece of fire on my text. So I bring it in there and I see the fire. Most people would usually put screen, and it's like you can see through the fire, and I don't want that. I want it to where you can actually see the fire, not see through it. So let's put that back, and again rasterize your layer, turn everything else off, go to channels, and as you see here, the blue is very, very light, the green is okay, and the red is really, really white. So what you want to do is controller command and then click on the little red, go back to layers, get the selection key, select inverse, controller command D. I am so sorry. Let me do that again. Delete, then controller command D, and then turn everything else back on. And then there you have it. You have your fire. And you might have a little bit of like specks flying around your fire. So what I do is I just get a small little brush and just brush those away. Not too hard. I mean, it's a little bit more work than what most people want, but if you expect everything to be easy, well, at least I don't expect everything to be easy, so I always come prepared. Let's see. Let's brush this up a little bit. Get your selection tool, controller command T, shrink this to what you want. I'm going to make it sit right on top of right behind my text. So I'm going to drag it behind my text, and there you have it. You have fire and a flare. And for the flare, you can also put it on screen if you would like to make it more bright or brighter, I should say. And that way, I think it's a better way to make your flares. So there you have it. I hope you liked the tutorial, and leave a like rating, comment on what other tutorials you would like to see, and I'll do my best to get them out to you. Thanks, guys.